up, everyone? I wanted to do a little bit of an update video today, just to let you guys know what's going on. I'm kind of tired of doing these, to be honest, but it's either this or the channel's pretty much dead, and that's what the channel's been like. It's been pretty much dead. Been hindered without this computer. I think it's been like a month since my computer's been broken, actually, which sucks. So I want to just talk about a few things in this video. And we're gonna get back on track really soon, and I'm just gonna let you guys know that within the next probably week or two at the most, things should be back up to normal, and I got a lot of catching up to do. All right, so I'm just gonna let you guys know what's happening. All right, I am RMAing the motherboard at this time. It's pretty much, here's the box. I still have to pack it away, but I'm pretty much going to be shipping that out tomorrow. It took a little bit longer to contact ASUS because they basically told me, hey, we want you to try out these steps before we RMA the board for you. And so they had me do like 3 steps and 3 different things in order to get this computer fixed. And unfortunately, nothing happens. I tried resetting the CMOS, and that's not happening at all. I tried just various different methods of trying to get this issue worked out, and unfortunately none of them did anything. The good news is that the board, it shouldn't take that long to actually repair it. What's going to be long is the shipping process, pretty much. They're located in Illinois, I believe. That's their repair center, and that's almost on the other side of the country from where I am. That being said, it's probably going to take, I'm going to probably pay for just a few days. I'm probably going to get this aired over there instead of ground, because if I go with like UPS ground, it's going to take like almost a week to get there, and that's just unacceptable. I can't wait that long. I don't have that much time at this moment. I cannot wait that long. So I'm going to have to really just, unfortunately, probably pay close to $100 to ship that thing out and make sure it gets there by like Monday at the earliest, or at the latest, like Monday or Tuesday at the latest to ASUS, so they can get this thing, they can hurry up, fix it, and then ship me the new one. They said again that the RMA process is going to take about 5 to 7 days, and that they're going to ship it to me. Unfortunately, that they only ship it ground shipping. So if I can get it to them on like Monday or Tuesday, have them work on it throughout the entire week, and then have them ship me the new board the week after next, or maybe even before the weekend. I'm gonna have to see. I can hopefully get it right in time for June 7th. We all know what's happening on June 7th. So right in time for June 7th, and hopefully then I'll just be able to plug it in, good to go, everything's working, all right? So that is what I'm pretty much hoping for. I have tons of videos that I've recorded for you guys, but unfortunately, I have like no, editing software at all. My desktop is the only desktop in the house, pretty much. There is another desktop, but it's awful. We're talking like a dual core processor, has a healthy 16 gigs of RAM, but there's like, I think a GTX 610 in there. There's just no. It's not an editing rig, and there'd be no way for me to go and edit videos in the quality that I output them in, and do it in an efficient manner. So people are saying, well, why don't you just use a separate computer or like a laptop? There is none that is capable of doing things like that, like editing and things like that. So I'm pretty much SOL at the moment. I've been keeping sane. Pretty much. It's weird because what's weird is that I've gotten used to being without a computer now for however long I've been without one. That it's like almost second nature to me. I've been using my consoles to watch YouTube videos via the YouTube apps, and I've been playing some Uncharted 4 multiplayer, and just been doing that, and that's really just been my whole life this past month. Is just Uncharted 4 multiplayer, but beat the campaign, and it kept me distracted. But I just been watching videos and YouTube videos and stuff on my big screen here, um, making sure that I just kind of do that. So yeah, it's gonna be weird when I get the computer back and I'm all of a sudden like able to do all this other stuff that I'm unable to do right now and not use my phone for every single little thing, which is what I've been using my phone for like everything, like any web browsing or Twitter, everything. I just been using my phone for. So thank God, it's efficient in that. But there's tons of unboxings for you guys. I still have the Uncharted 4 Libertalia collector's edition unboxing that's just been sitting on my camera memory card. Um, I don't even think I showed this in the video, guys. I got the X34 Predator. I mounted it to my wall because the stand, if it was on the stand, it literally takes up half the desk. So I got the X34 Predator. I think I show people on Twitter, but I don't know if I made a video about it like this. And been playing games on it. Love this monitor to death. I got a great deal on it. Only $950, and it's pretty much open box, brand new, which is just fantastic. The guy who sold it to me confirmed for me that it overclocked to 100 hertz, and I did already explain this to you guys, I believe, in my last video. So you guys get the point. The point is that I have it set up on the wall here. I gotta work on some cable management down there, as you guys can see, but it's been really nice for gaming, especially coming from my 4K monitor. Even though playing with the black pillar bars, you honestly barely notice it. It goes away after a while. And there are some glitches I've experienced already, but they're very minimal, and to be honest, they're not a huge deal compared to what people were experiencing with this monitor when it was brand new. All right, so there's that. There's also the GTX 1080 releasing tomorrow. It's Thursday I'm recording this, so the GTX 1080 is releasing tomorrow. I got the email from NVIDIA. It's going to be pretty much going up on sale at 6 a.m. Now, I sold my two 980 Ti's in anticipation for the GTX 1080 coming out because I wanted to go ahead and move away from an SLI setup, go with a single card setup, and just get a really powerful card. I know a lot of people were kind of questioning me, like, okay, why would you get rid of your two 980 Ti's? Those two cards would easily outperform GTX 1080. And the reason was because the hassle of dealing with SLI with not every single game supporting it, and when games do support it, not supporting it well. And for instance, when I was playing Hitman with my two 980 Ti's, that's a game that doesn't natively support SLI, although it uses NVIDIA's Force Alternate Rendering to kind of fake it. It was just a really inconsistent experience. I would be playing the game, it's like 80 frames per second at 4K when I look over here, and then I turn over in this direction, and for some reason, just because the camera moves in this general direction, it drops to like 20 frames per second, and it's virtually unplayable. It's like, okay, I have to play the game without looking in that direction too much, and it was just annoying. It was just really inconsistent and annoying. I did not want to deal with it. I did not want to deal with it at all. And so what I'm doing instead is I downgraded the resolution of the monitor, because this is not 3840 by 2160, it's 3440 by 1440. And with the 40% reduction in pixels, I can use that extra headroom to get a single card like the 1080, which is pretty much powerful for the most part, to outperform games around the 60 FPS mark ultra settings at this resolution. There's going to be, of course, some knobs I'm going to have to turn down. I probably can't turn up anti-aliasing that much, and or probably some of the higher grade special effects like NVIDIA HFTS or something weird like that. I'll probably have to turn down some things like that, but the overall experience is going to be much better because games are going to be more optimized for single card setups, because most people have single card setups. Barely anyone has an SLI setup in terms of the audience percentage. I mean, Steam shows this. Most people have just one card setups, and when most people have those one card setups, it's just an encouragement for developers to sit there and say, okay, we're just gonna make a really well optimized single card PC game. Versus in some instances, you have developers like Dice who just make really optimized games, and their games always support SLI to their fullest and really do it well. So I just decided to do away with the SLI and use that money and go with the 1080, and I'm super happy to get it. I'm really excited to finally get it and to be playing new games on it, and with the Pascal architecture and the GDDR5X memory, and all the cool stuff. I would be waiting for a third party design for the GTX cards, because usually I never bought a reference card before. I've always waited to buy the third party designs and cards, because usually the third party cards are in some instances cheaper, but they also are better with cooling, and they just run better, and because of the design it's not so enclosed. It's just a much better card in terms of overclocking and dispersing heat. I can't wait because Mirror's Edge is coming out on June 7th, and I no longer have my 980 Ti, so it's not like I can just sit here and wait. I'm not going to be playing Mirror's Edge on... I think I stole the graphics card from that other desktop, so I think the GT610 is actually in there. I'm not going to be playing Mirror's Edge on that, I need... I need a new graphics card, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to pay the extra $100 for the Founders Edition card. And I'm excited, right? But I think overall, I think a lot of people who are waiting for third-party designs are going to be much more pleased with what they're going to get. But just in my certain scenario, waiting is not a luxury that I have. I'm sort of pressed for time. I expected this computer, when it broke, I expected to have it fixed within like 3 weeks at the most. And here we are a month later, and I still have to send in this motherboard and get it fixed. And that's just really infuriating and frustrating, and having to hurry up and things like that. So guys, I'm trying to get this done, and trying to get videos back up for you guys. I really have to say thank you just for the patience. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, we don't mind, we understand. But I mean, when this normally happens to people, you see like a big reduction in both subs and viewers, and I still have you guys with me, and you're still watching the content or the videos like this that I put out, and that's really it's just really helpful. It's really great, and I'm happy about that. So really thank you guys so much for that, and just your patience. When I get this thing back up and running, I am gonna pretty much go overboard. All right, I'm trying. Like I said, this first half of the year, and this not only goes for me, but a lot of the people in my life. I don't know why, but the first half of 2016 for everyone, nearly everyone that I know, has been nothing but shit going downhill. And I'm hoping to make this second half nothing but like a rise up to where we even surpass where we were at the late 2015 and stuff like that. And I'm really hoping that things are going to turn out well. And I got big plans for, not only the channel, but just to bring you guys content and things like that. I got really big plans. So when content does when I get this computer up and running, I'm going to upload those unboxings, the Predator as well as Uncharted 4's Libertalia Collector's Edition. And I'm going to get to start making videos. I got a huge backlog, so you're going to see like an Uncharted 4 maybe impressions video. You're going to see me playing Doom. You're going to see me playing Mirror's Edge Catalyst. You're going to see me playing Homefront: The Revolution, Dark Souls 3, Quantum Break. I still have to play up there. I missed The Division, and I also missed Far Cry Primal. I want to play. I have to catch up with the Hitman episodes, and this will keep me busy throughout the summer really, really well. And as we move into August, where my second most anticipated game, another game just like Mirror's Edge I cannot wait for, Deus Ex Mankind Divided, comes out. That's going to be a lot of fun because I want to do a full playthrough of that. Keep in mind, guys, I also want to do similar to what I did with the original Mirror's Edge, preparing for Deus Ex Mankind Divided. So that means a full playthrough with the ultra-wide resolution and we're gonna have just a lot of fun. It's gonna be a really nice send off. It's gonna be my 4th playthrough for Deus Ex Human Revolution, and I cannot wait for it. And it's gonna be freaking cool. So, again, big plans, big stuff is coming. Thank you for being patient, but I really do plan to make it up big time this second half of the year. And you guys are awesome. And thank you very much. All right, so quick recap. RMA the Motherboard should have it back very, very soon, hopefully, before the release of Mirror's Edge. It's the 26th of May, so next week is the week of the 3rd, I believe, of June, and then that week after is Catalyst. So I gotta get this shit going now. No time. And also regarding that, gonna buy the GTX 1080 tomorrow. Gonna have it come here. Gonna record the unboxing. Actually, I don't even know if I'm gonna record the unboxing now. I might just keep it in the box because I have no motherboard to put it in. So that will come probably when I get the motherboard. I'll probably install it for you guys, and that'll be part of the unboxing video and things like that. All right. For those of you guys who are interested in the GTX 1080, guys, go ahead and subscribe to my good friend Sloppy Wet Blow. I'll leave a link in this description, all right, but also on my channel I have the competent peoples list. He's on there. I am so looking forward to his videos, but if you want to see, because there's a lot of reviewers who just post up benchmarks of like specific games for the GTX 1080. What Sloppy Wet Blow does is actual gameplay benchmarks. He plays the game live with live commentary at multiple resolutions, not just 1080p, 1440p, 4K and stuff, but also like the arbitrary resolutions, like 3440 by 1440, and he also does super sampling and things like that, and you can even request games, and he's really helpful regarding that too. So if there's like older games that you want to see, usually you can ask him, and he usually is very he's like, oh yeah, sure, I'll do it. So make sure you go subscribe to his channel, because if you want any information regarding GTX 1080 and just future cards in general, not only from NVIDIA but AMD as well, he is like my go-to guy, and he is one of the guys that you want to be subscribed to. There's a lot of people who do YouTube videos, right? But there's very few who actually do helpful, very informative YouTube videos, and he's part of that group who does the informative videos. So really good. Subscribe to his content and his channel, and it's good stuff. All right. So I'll catch you with you guys later, and thank you very much. See ya.